The day you stop waiting, everything changes, not because they come back, not because they finally apologize, but because you finally come back to yourself. We don't realize how much of our lives are spent in waiting. Waiting for a message, waiting for an explanation, waiting for closure, waiting for someone to choose us the way we chose them. We call it love. We call it hope. But often, it's just fear wearing a romantic disguise. Maybe you know the feeling. The way your heart still checks your phone before sleep. The way certain songs reopen memories you pretend don't hurt anymore. The way you rehearse conversations in your head that may never happen. We don't just wait for people. We wait for justice, for validation, for them to realize our value. And while we wait, life quietly pauses. But one day, and it's never dramatic, something shifts. There's no loud ending, no final argument, no grand goodbye, just a quiet exhaustion. You wake up tired, not angry, not hopeful, just tired of rereading old messages, tired of analyzing silence, tired of defending someone who isn't defending you. And in that exhaustion, something inside you clears. You realize you've been holding your breath for months, living between maybe and what if, suspending your happiness on the possibility that they might come back. But what if they don't? That question used to terrify you. Now it feels strangely freeing. Because for the first time, you see the truth clearly. Waiting has been keeping you emotionally available for someone who is no longer emotionally present. You start noticing what you ignored before, how you minimized your needs, how you silenced your intuition, how you confused longing with love. You're not bitter, you're not seeking revenge, you're simply aware. Aware that your life has been paused, aware that your joy has been delayed, aware that your worth was never meant to depend on someone else's return, and in that awareness, a quiet decision forms. I deserve a life that doesn't require me to wait. That decision doesn't feel like fireworks. It feels like exhaling after holding your breath for far too long. Space opens, space to breathe, space to imagine a future without them, space to choose yourself. When you truly stop waiting, not pretending, not forcing, but genuinely releasing that invisible thread tying you to their return, your energy shifts. You stop checking your phone first thing in the morning. You stop scanning every notification for their name. You stop building imaginary futures in your head. And with that small release, something powerful happens. You begin noticing the parts of yourself you neglected, dreams you postponed, friends you distanced from, passions you abandoned because your heart was somewhere else. Life responds, not magically, not overnight, but steadily. You laugh again, you make plans again. You say yes without leaving emotional space for someone who hasn't shown up. And slowly, beautifully, your life fills in, not with distractions, not with replacements, but with alignment. You realize something important. Waiting was never really about love. It was about fear. Fear of letting go. Fear of being alone. Fear that no one else would understand your heart the way they once did. But the moment you release that fear, you discover something powerful. You were never incomplete. The day you stop waiting isn't the day you give up on love. It's the day you redefine it. You understand that real love does not ask you to pause your life. It does not require you to shrink. It does not demand endless patience while offering nothing in return. And when you stand in that truth, life begins to meet you differently. Your peace is no longer tied to someone else's decision. Your mood is no longer dictated by their silence. Your worth is no longer measured by their attention. You wake up, and instead of wondering what they're doing, you wonder what you want to do. That shift seems small, but it changes everything, because when you stop waiting, you stop abandoning yourself. And here is the quiet truth. The day you stop waiting is not the day you lose them. It's the day you stop losing yourself. Yes, it may hurt at first, because you're not just releasing a person. You're releasing the future you imagined with them. But in that release, you create space. Space for peace. Space for clarity. Space for a love that doesn't require you to stand at the door hoping everything changes. Not because they return, but because you finally move forward. And forward is where your real life has been waiting for you all along. If this message touched something inside you, don't ignore it. Pause for a moment. Put your hand on your heart and ask yourself honestly, how long have I been waiting? And if you're ready, even just a little, to choose yourself, say it quietly within. Today I come back to me. Not to prove a point, not to make someone regret losing you, but as a promise to your own heart. One day you'll look back at this version of yourself, the one brave enough to stop waiting, and you'll whisper, "Thank you for choosing us." Your life is not on hold anymore. It begins the moment you decide it does. Before you leave, pause for just a second. If you've been waiting for someone who hasn't shown up, if you've been holding space for a love that no longer holds you, if you've been living in maybe instead of living in now, this is your moment, not to hate them, not to prove anything, not to rush your healing, but to quietly choose yourself. You don't need a dramatic goodbye. You don't need closure from someone who couldn't give you clarity. You don't need one more sign. You need you. So if today, even just a little, you're ready to stop waiting, comment below. Today, I choose me. Let that be your promise. Let that be your turning point. Let that be the day your life starts moving forward again. And if this message spoke to your heart, stay connected, because you were never meant to live in pause. You were meant to live in power. Your new chapter doesn't begin when they come back. It begins when you stop waiting. If you're ready to choose peace, comment, "I choose myself." Like this video if you're done questioning your sensitivity. Subscribe if you want reminders that love should feel safe, steady and whole, not something you recover from. You're not late. You're right on time.